Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today. This time taking a look at a Drifblim, a Steelix, and an Excadrill. So Drifblim and Steelix do benefit from being excelled. I just don't know if these ones in particular are excelled or not. They might be, they might not be. You can still use them without being excelled. And yeah, okay, so anyway, they switch into Steelix, or they switch into Snorlax, so out comes the Steelix. Of course, you don't really want to keep Drifblim in against Snorlax because the Lick is doing so much damage. And the Hex and Shadow Ball double resisted, although I guess the moves from Snorlax are all double resisted as well. But either way, Steelix is coming in to fight the Snorlax. We also have an Excadrill, by the way, in the back, which I think has quite a bit of play as well. So anyway, we'll go ahead and begin the commentary. We do have the Steelix getting hit with the superpower. Not enough to KO thanks to the debuff, but in comes Machamp. Out comes Drifblim, switching into that Drifblim. So, you know, saving the energy with Steelix. I like that play. So this Machamp is going for an attack. Rock Slide will do a lot. It shouldn't KO, but they're just going for a bait. Beautiful. So Drifblim is going to go ahead and go for this Icy Wind. Yep, doing a decent amount of damage. Rock Slide again is not going to KO. This Machamp is double debuffed now, I think. So yeah, Rock Slide not going to be enough to KO, but will we see a Farm Down? No, we're not going to be able to see a Farm Down. Although I think this is Crush Chop. This shouldn't KO. It does not. So we actually almost see that Farm Down, but the Snorlax is coming in. Icy Wind going to go into this Snorlax right now, going to debuff it. Drifblim is definitely an annoying Pokemon to go up against. There's no doubt about it. Excadrill immediately going for Rock Slide, going for that KO. In comes Machamp. Machamp gets farmed down. In comes Gengar. This Gengar is really not going to appreciate Drill Run. In fact, it actually has to shield because it KOs it. So can the Excadrill make another one before 2 Shadow Punch attacks? Gengar might actually make it. So we see 1 Shadow Punch, and yeah, we see the other Shadow Punch. Because Gengar was able to sneak in a Shadow Claw, they were able to make that second Shadow Punch, which I thought would happen. But at the end of the day, Steelix has Crunch ready to go. And because they saved that energy, that they were able to win that one. So very well played. And we're going to see a switch out into Steelix. So it looks like Steelix being the safe swap. And out comes... It was a normal type. I'm not sure. Was it Snorlax? It was Snorlax. Okay, so Snorlax is coming in. Totally fine. And it looks like this Steelix wants to go for Heavy Slam. We're going to see an attack come in. Going to be a Body Slam, so nice call by the Steelix. They're overfarming, going for that Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam does benefit from Stab. So, okay, that's fine. Another Crunch. No, not quite. Steelix is going to shield this and probably commit to that Farm Down. So it is a superpower, so nice call to shield it. Another attack coming in. This, I didn't realize they had 2 moves. Going to shield it, unfortunately, just a Body Slam. But in comes Drifblim to go for the Farm Down. But out comes the opposing Drifblim. Shadow Ball will be doing a lot. Will it be enough to KO? It will not be enough to KO. That allows this Drifblim to get to the Icy Wind. Very nice. So able to pick up a shield. This is a tough one. I don't know about this game. We'll see. Oh, in comes Steelix going for that Crunch immediately. So we'll see. We do see the second shield. Okay, trying to get to 1-1. Not quite able to get there. Now, the Excadrill definitely wants to land a Rock Slide before the Drifblim lands an Icy Wind. But is this enough to KO? Excadrill does have a really good attack stat, but I don't know if this is enough to KO. It is not. A couple more Mud Shots. Unfortunately, they get to an attack. So Drifblim will get off this Shadow Ball, doing a lot of damage, but it's not enough to KO. Snorlax does get to an attack, though. So Snorlax is going to be able to pick up this matchup. Man, Excadrill was so close. Excadrill was so close. By the way, this editing was not done by me. They edited this. They sped it up. They added those, you know, switching between battles. Animation looks really cool, so I just kept it as is. So Snorlax, Steelix. Why do I want to call Steelix Snorlax? But Steelix goes for the Crunch. It does get the shield. Drill Run is going to connect and do a lot of damage. We're going to see a Crunch come in now though from this Steelix. So doing a decent amount of damage, but not enough to KO. But we'll see what comes in. This is actually tough. I mean, this Drifblim is going to be weak to Rock Slide. Oh, man, did you see that? This is definitely a Rock Slide. That's a beautiful catch. So able to catch that Rock Slide, take that energy. In comes Executor. Executor, kind of difficult to deal with when it comes to Excadrill, but 2 Rock Slides will be enough to KO. So we'll probably see a shield. No shield, just going to let it go. Seed Bomb is going to KO. And going to rely on Drifblim. Drifblim going for the farm. Unfortunately, not quite able to get there. Going to let this go as well. That is heavily resisted. So Drifblim is going to be able to take it. Very nice. So in comes Excadrill. You got to shield this. So got to shield this. Go for the Icy Wind. So yep, Icy Wind is coming out. So this Icy Wind is going to KO, and in comes this Dragonite. You could shield this and go for the Icy Wind. This whole game was beautiful. This whole game was beautiful. I mean, the fact that they didn't shield their Executor was a great call because you needed 2 shields. You needed a shield for this Dragonite. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, I didn't realize Dragonite still had a shield. Oops, I spoke too soon. Dragonite's still going to be able to pull that one out. But at the end of the day, it was still a great game. Very well played. Just was unfortunately not able to win that. We're actually seeing another Excadrill, so super common, I guess. Common at this ELO range, maybe. I personally have not battled many Excadrill, but we are seeing quite a bit here, which is good because I do think Excadrill is a good Pokemon, and it's not an XL Pokemon either, so definitely one that you can benefit from if you don't want to invest in XL Pokemon. But the Shadow Ball coming in, going to do a lot to Machamp. Very interesting that Machamp switched into the Drifblim, but Drifblim is going to go ahead and shield this. Going to be a Cross Chop, so nice bait by the opponent, but the Machamp still goes down anyway. In comes Excadrill. Whenever I see that typing in the top right corner, I always think Galarian Stunfisk, because that's what I'm used to seeing. Able to catch the Rock Slide. Man, this trainer and their catches, absolutely fantastic plays. So Steelix wants to get to another move. In comes Lugia. The opponent is going to quit. Crunch would have been super effective towards that Lugia. That's going to be a good game. Drifblim into Sylveon. Sylveon switches out into Drapion. Drapion going to go ahead and be hit with this Icy Wind. Probably doesn't shield. Yeah, it doesn't. She doesn't really do that much, to be honest. And now we're going to see probably a Crunch. Yep, a Crunch coming in. And now we see a switch into Steelix. Of course, there's a threat of Aqua Tail should they have it. And they do not. It looks like they have Sludge Bomb because they didn't go for it. The Aqua Tail. So we're going to see another attack come in against the Steelix. And it's going to be another Crunch. So they definitely have Sludge Bomb. And we're going to see quite an Overfarm going for the Crunch. Even though it's resisted, should pick up the knockout as it does. So Steelix has quite a bit of energy. In comes Sylveon. Sylveon against the Steelix? Okay, I mean, they might not be expecting Heavy Slam. They're not. To be fair, it still doesn't do that much. And because Dragon Tail is double resisted, I actually understand why they brought in Sylveon. Because I wouldn't have anticipated Heavy Slam either, right? So we're going to see another Heavy Slam. Might pick up the final shield from that Sylveon. We do see that final shield. Very nice. Steelix going down. In comes Drifblim. Even though Excadrill does resist the charm attacks, it would still be taking a lot. So going to bring in this Drifblim, going for the Icy Wind. Still has a shield with Excadrill for the back line, and it's going to be Crobat. That is going to be a good game. That's definitely going to be a good game. 2 Rock Slides KO. Yeah, that's going to be a good game, no doubt about it. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. Going to be Drifblim into Weavile. Okay, so going to go ahead and switch. Makes sense. Into Steelix. Weavile is still sticking around. Very nice. So Weavile is going to go ahead and go for this foul play. And in comes Gallade. Okay. Gallade is going to go for Leaf Blade. This is definitely Leaf Blade because they didn't charge up for close combat. But it's not going to be enough to KO. Steelix will go for this Crunch. And we do see a shield there. Opponent definitely going for Switch. And we're going to see another Crunch. It's neutral, keep in mind, because of the Fighting Psychic typing. And unfortunately, they're not going to be able to get to another one. So just let Steelix go at this point in time. So Steelix does go, and Drifblim is going to go ahead and farm down. That is incredible. So in comes Weavile. Going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball. Both of these moves are resisted, but Weavile is such a glass cannon. It still does so much damage. But at the same time, Weavile is also really strong in terms of attack, right? So we're going to see, okay, a Rock Slide come in. I thought they were going to go for the farm down, but I guess Weavile could have gotten to another move. They saved their Weavile. In comes Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a Charm user. Excadrill resisting it. 2 Drill Runs will be enough to KO. So we're going to see one right now. Maybe farm up for another. They're not going to be able to. Yeah, you got to go sooner than that. So going to go ahead and go for the Drill Run. This will KO, but I do like that overfarm. In comes Weavile. Weavile will go for an attack, but Drifblim has a shield, so it's going to go ahead and shield that and be able to successfully farm down. You'll love to see it. So great game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Drifblim into Politoed. Okay. So the threat, the possibility of a Blizzard, you know, that's definitely a threat, but we're going to see a Shadow Ball come in from this Drifblim, and we do see a shield from Politoed. We'll see. I mean, they could have Blizzard. They could go for it. They go for Weather Ball. Okay, that doesn't confirm that they don't have Blizzard. It just confirms that they were baiting. However, I think this is too soon for Blizzard. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, nice shield. Never mind. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and see the Shadow Ball come in right now. And that will get the shield. And we'll see they're probably going to go for another one. Yep, able to get to another Shadow Ball. Incredible. So this is going to do a lot. It's not going to KO. They tried to catch the Blizzard. Unfortunately, was not able to. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. So in comes Steelix. Steelix is going to be hit with a Weather Ball. It is weak to water. But Steelix is going to be able to take it. In comes Gengar. Gengar's not going to want to see this crunch at all. So this is going to do a lot of damage to a Gengar. Almost enough to KO. Gengar does get off a move, though. It's going to be Shadow Punch. So not really going to do too much. Steelix is definitely very tanky. So in comes Politoed with the Weather Ball. It will be enough to KO for sure. So Weather Ball KOs, that's fine. Gonna farm down with Drifblim, so getting ahead on energy. In comes Crobat, a Shadow one at that, so it's gonna be taking more damage. So this Icy Wind going to be doing a good chunk, and just needs to get to one more. Not able to get there before the Crobat throws, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, this Excadrill is going to be able to get to a Rock Slide. Shadow Ball wouldn't KO anyway, especially debuffed, so Excadrill is going to be able to win this one, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. Drifblim into Snorlax, definitely a tough one. We do see the switch into Steelix, and out comes Metagross. Very interesting switch by the opponent. Metagross coming in. It's weak to Crunch, it's weak to Earthquake. The Steelix doesn't have Earthquake, but the opponent doesn't know that. Oh, nice call not to shield that. That is incredible. That's a risky call, but a very nice one. Unless if they were counting and knew the Metagross didn't have an Earthquake, I don't know. But we'll probably see a shield here and a farm down. No shield. Gonna be another Meaty Mesh. What a call. What a champion. I'm telling you, what a call. Super risky call, but hey, it paid off big time. They don't get off another move, but that's fine because Drifblim definitely going to be able to get off this Icy Wind. We're going to see a Dragon Claw right now. Totally fine. Icy Wind, double super effective to Dragonite. So if they don't shield this, yep, going to go down. And in comes Snorlax. Out comes Excadrill. The opponent only has one shield. Not even going to shield. Wow, not even going to shield. It's a body slam. Making all the calls. I mean, yeah, you don't even have to shield that. I probably would have shielded that. But you didn't have to. But we're going to see a shield now. It's going to be another body slam. But at this point, you might as well. This Excadrill does have 2 drill runs right now, so one of them will get the shield, probably. I mean, it has to. If it doesn't, Snorlax goes down, and the other one will KO the Snorlax. So drill run will pick up the shield, and this Excadrill actually will switch out. Okay, wasn't necessary, but they're going to go ahead and switch out anyway. Take that body slam and take another body slam. And this Drifblim, and they're going to be able to get to an Icy Wind, I think. Yeah, they do get to an Icy Wind. The Excadrill does have an attack as well. So Icy Wind doesn't KO, so Drifblim actually goes down. So Excadrill going to go ahead and go for the drill run to finish off the game. So it took a little bit longer than necessary, but it doesn't matter. It was still a win at that point in time. They didn't risk the win or anything. That was definitely still a solid game. So let's go ahead and move into the next one. It might be the last one in the video, Drifblim into Milotic. I do think Milotic has quite a bit of play in the Ultra Remix, guys, to be honest. And honestly, I want to try one myself. I don't have, I mean, I have Milotic, but I don't have one built. We're going to see a switch, likely a Surf. I don't think they caught anything. Yeah, going to be a Surf. Does a decent amount to that Milotic. Machamp is coming in. Definitely unfortunate, but the Heavy Slam could possibly threaten a shield. No, it does not. Wow, that Machamp not shielding. That is a nice call by the opponent. We're going to see a farm down, probably. Will the Drifblim decide to shield? They do not. Going to be a Rock Slide. Oh, they did shield. Okay. So, another attack coming in. Really? Another Rock Slide? Yeah, it's another Rock Slide. Drifblim going to double shield. This is not looking too good. Drifblim is going to farm down. In comes Snorlax. Snorlax doesn't even have to shield this. Here's the thing about the Drifblim versus Snorlax matchup. Snorlax is double resisting the Shadow Ball and the Hex. But here's the thing. So, Drifblim is weak to Lick, but it's also taking super effect. It's also taking double resisted damage from Body Slam, Superpower, Earthquake, whatever it happens to be, right? So it's kind of like an iffy matchup. But, you know, I'd rather be the Snorlax because you dish out super effective damage with Lick, although you debuff it with Icy Wind. Anyway, in comes Snorlax. Snorlax definitely going to be able to win that one. So that is a good game. Well played. We'll play throughout the whole video. Thank you so much for sharing these battles with us. And I'll see everyone in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good day. Bye.